Eye the field to count. Eye the field to count. Jump in and look to see what it looks like. Just do it again. Eye, feel, and count. Look in and see what you've got there. You've either got too much or not enough. Take. Take. There you go. Good. That's the one. Now do it off the right lead. And watch him trying to swap off of that left lead over there. So a nice square corner, and your outside left spur is just grinding him. Okay? One more time. That was perfect. I wouldn't change anything. That was spot on. The other one was a bit too iffy. Left leg, left hand. Spur. Spur. That's good. That's the one. Good.
It's the balance of the hand.
Exactly. You got a lot of torque there, so
I don't need anything really.
Exactly. That's just the squeeze. But even when he's on course, it should just work off the squeeze of the fingers. You know, he's supposed to work off a tickle and a squeeze, and you want him that finger light. I mean, Campbell is. Ella's not, but Campbell is. So again, that's what you're ultimately looking for. So if he can't do that at quiet work, he's not going to be able to do it at his advanced. So you got to build that into you, meaning your hand and leg coordination and your body. So that's why it's so good for your patients and his patients. And then, of course, you got to ramp it up a little bit and whatever. He hates that kind of work, but he needs it. And what it does is really makes you put your leg on because that's what I'm saying. You want to find a bit, not that we're going to jump in that forever. You want to find a bit that makes you use more leg, less hand.
I saw a, like it's hard to find a Phelan with the port, but they have that dressage bit that doesn't have the 2 ring, but it has the shank down here. It looks like the Phelan, but only 1 ring below. We
bought ours at Taqueria. I'll bring it down next week and you can try it and see if you like it, okay? And she bought it at Taqueria, I think, for $35.
Well, if there is one, I can get Judy to go.
Is she still there?
Coming next week.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it off the left lead. Oxer vertical. It's all 21 feet. So a nice jump in, eh? Like a good, decent jump in. What hole you got the curb chain on?
Tight.
Yeah, let's loosen that some.
Yeah, a little bit.
You don't mind riding them?
Even on the flat.
That's what I'm saying. You're not supposed to be in there. Yeah. Well, again, it's just breaking you down and breaking him down. So find something that allows you to come out here, do it a couple times, and that's enough.
He's even more animated. Like he's not. You know how he kind of gets dead and draggy?
Yeah, there you're pushing him and punching him up, so he has to be lighter. Because his ass is up in his throat latch. So he's going like that instead of going like this. Okay, let's jump it off the left and off the right, the 1 strides. Ride him right up to that oxer. Forward to get deepness. Hands really low. Move the bit if it gets too unruly. Step on the spur, step on the spur. Wait. That's it. Good, do it once off the right. Hold the spur, hold the spur, hold the spur. Whoa. Good, that's it. And that was nice, eh? The last one is way up in the air.
Yeah.
So again, you know, you're getting him to get up in the air, not just plow at them, plow at them. And again, you just hold the body, and the bit pulls him back here, and then you're getting, you don't have to even jump a big jump. You're getting form and technique over 3 feet. And that's what I'm trying to think of. Exercise you can do with him without breaking him down, but would still give him working on technique. And we're going to make it a little hard. You know, one's high, one's low. It's not hard all the way through. Now you're going to do it all to the left. And then you're going to come across the diagonal and do that in 4. And it's still 57. So again, you know, don't have to blast them. I want you to be riding them forward. We're looking for good jumps. Ride them a bit more forward and move the bit a little bit and stay deep. Ride them up. There, that's the one I want. Now wait. Wait. That's it. Stay back a bit more with your body. Right spur. Good. Shoulder up. Okay, right about here, you could have just rocked back a little bit more yourself. Like when you go to oxers, you want to be spurring the hell out of him, keeping a feel of his mouth. The way you rode in was good, but again, because you rode in quite aggressively, you know, he never really, he tried hard, but he never got back enough, back enough.
Through there?
Yeah, and the same thing here. You'd like to sit back and really plant your hip, because he's kind of fussing, and he hasn't finally went, oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to keep my hands so still.
Still, and just lean back more. And just keep driving him with your spur and lean back and keep your hand right here.
Okay.
It's just, I'm just talking inches so that he doesn't get so far up in the air. If you would rock back a little bit more, he would have bascule, as opposed to sometimes he just goes, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
You know, you want that form. So when they go up in the air so high, it's because he hasn't loaded this enough.
Okay.
He's kind of gotten to here,
Yeah.
whoop, and then he's had to go up. So make him wait an extra 0.05 by you. Okay. I'm staying back here, I'm staying back here, I'm staying back here, I'm staying back here. And then he goes, okay. Because you and him are kind of trying to find one another in this last stride. All right, so do the same thing. I was happy with all of it. Just keep staying down and back, down and back. Ride him right up to that first one, but deep. Ride him up. Now whoa, pull, pull, pull. That's it. You can't pull if you're standing up in the stirrups. Sit down. Again, it's a 4, and again, you've got to put your leg on to make him go forward first, all right? Now, he did a good thing by keeping roundness and shape, but you've got to ride him full. Deepness comes from going forward, rock back, not poking in there. It doesn't have to be pokey. That just showed you it doesn't have to be pokey. He has to be cantering. All right, the gymnastic was better. Take a little feel in the gymnastic. Don't be afraid to feel his mouth, because he needs you to kind of show him the way a little bit. Okay, once more off the left. Don't be afraid to, again, you've got to ride the jumps in order for him to back off. Don't come in slow knowing that it's tight, because then we're not going to learn anything. He has to learn to jump in, back off. Step up. Now back off. Back off. Good. That's it. Get the lead behind. Keep coming. Come. Hey. Put your hand down. That's it. Good. That's the one. Good. And walk. Good. You have to go, he's always had to go forward, but again, people are reluctant because it just runs out their nose. So because he's, you know, he's at the end of your fingertips, which is good, but you got to get his, you got to ride his hind end right up underneath him. So again, he doesn't get there to the jump, but it's out there. So the first thing that has to come on is the leg.
Okay.
Squeeze his eyeballs right out and then take a feel. Then you've loaded his hocks, then you have his chops, and then you'll have the result that you need. Okay, that was off the left. Let me adjust something off the right, which will be that. So I want to make that an ox. All right, we're on break